Hey y'all, today we're talking about Thomas Halbert and some issues he's recently had with one of his subscribers. And I do apologize because this is a pretty long video, but I wanted to make sure that I let both parties tell their side. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. No one was really aware of any issues going on until Gadgetbeat 30, as her YouTube channel name, uploaded a video telling her story about how she had won a giveaway from Thomas Halbert but never received it. So let's start there with her video and what she had to say about this.
It was the 4th of July last year, 2017, of course. And I had been following this individual for a while, since I believe he was at 52,000 followers, maybe 56,000 followers. One of them around there. He hadn't hit 100K yet. And so the giveaway was for hitting 100K. So this particular post was on a video titled "Giveaway Announced on July 4th in $550 worth of full face of First Impressions makeup by Thomas Halbert." I thought to myself, well, since I'm very active on his page, well, let me just go ahead and enter this giveaway. So he posted a bunch of pictures, and I'll try to put pictures up and stuff. I'm still learning this whole, how you, what do you call that? How you edit and all that. I'm learning all that stuff. But I screenshot everything because I know how tricksy people can be. And so I wasn't tripping about it. Like, I felt like he was an honest individual, and I liked his personality. Once again, I like your personality. I give you a follow, and I give you a little bit of my attention. But I liked his comments, and I liked how he was for everybody. You know, he was for the women of color. He was for the palest of the pale. Like, you know, he's like, he was one of the girls. Like, you know, hey. But he wasn't. So, yeah. So July 4th, he posted on that video, underneath the video, that he was going to have a video or have a giveaway once he reached 100K. Well, that day came, and he posted on Snap that he reached it and screamed and showed us his computer and this and that. And I was so excited for him to reach 100K, because when you like somebody, you want them to succeed. You want them to grow. You know what I mean? And you want to be along for the ride. Like, it's exciting to see somebody go from that to, you know, just an artist to now an artist with a following, and you're part of that following. You want to feel included. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I felt included. He was always responsive to my comments, always liked my comments, always replied to my comments and all that.
So from the way it sounds like she was a huge supporter of Thomas, and he even goes on to acknowledge that later on.
So I thought to myself, let me go ahead and apply. So he posted it on Twitter, and he posted like the rules on like a notepad situation. And then he also showed all the products that were going to be won. So I entered the giveaway, and how I entered the giveaway was he just said reply. And so I replied with a picture of Jimin from BTS, because that's who his bias is. I told you we both like K-pop and stuff. And so that was something that we also had in common. And so the meme was of Jimin doing like this, you know, being cute and stuff. And so after that, I didn't think nothing of it again. Then on the 20th was the day that everything was supposed to be settled, and he was going to pick a winner. And so he kept continuing to make videos in between that, and I liked and commented on every video that he made, you know, just like normal, being very engaging. And so on the 20th, I was not online like at all, because I was at work. But making that quaint. But anyway, I got a message from him on July 30th, and it said, "Hey boo, you won the giveaway. I'll give you 24 hours to reply. Please give me an email I can contact you at." So I checked my Twitter message, saw that, and I was like, oh wow, I did? Like, you know, I was all surprised and shit. And so I gave him my email, and then I was like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. And then so he didn't reply for a while, because, you know, it was the next day and everything. 24 hours was almost up. What made me reply is that I seen sis got 20 minutes. And I was like, oh shit, well, I better hurry up then. So I was like, well, shit, because he didn't reply. So I was like, am I too late? I just got the message. And then he was like, no, you're fine. He's all, awesome. I'll email you within the next 24 hours for more information.
Be sure to take notice of the time and date on these screenshots, but I'll break it down more at the end of the video.
And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, thank you so much. I really love your work. And I was like, you're inspiring. And I was like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from California. So I was like, bruh. And I was like, cool, I'll check my email. I never got no email, nothing. I was waiting around for it. So the next day came, and then he's like, actually, you know what? Just send me your address here. And I was like, okay. So I sent him my address. I sent him my address and I asked to make an unboxing video. And he was like, of course. He was like, I'll send it out Thursday. And then he told me he didn't have a car. And he's waiting for his boyfriend, Kevin, to pick him up, who I actually followed too. So I was like, okay, cool. So at this time, my boyfriend came to me and said that he wanted to move to Texas. And I was like, now? Like, I'm waiting on my giveaway. Like, can I get my package first? So, you know, I was like, oh shit, well, I probably should try to figure out a way to hurry up and get the package. But that's not my style. I'm not like a sweating type of person. Like, I'm not about to sweat you for no gift or nothing, no giveaway. And I was just checking on the 8th of August to see if he sent that package. So, yeah, so on the 8th, I was like, hey, boo, I'm just wondering if you sent that package. So, he told me on the 9th of August that, yeah, it's sent. Yes, it's sent. I put on the 9th of August, sweet. I said, hey, love, on August 14th, I don't mean to be a pest. I haven't gotten your package yet, and I'm moving to Texas in a couple weeks. Do you have the tracking number so that I can try to redirect it to my new address? My family has been home every day and said nothing has come. So I sent it again on the 15th of August. And I was like, hey, you know, whatever. Same message, just copy paste. On the 15th, like late in the day, then he was like, what the F? He's like, yeah, hold up. Sorry, I'll go to the post office tomorrow. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I put, laugh out loud, my bad. I'm sorry to seem like I'm pressuring you. So then later on, he goes, like an hour or something later, was like, oh, I'll put together like a goodie bag. And then I'll send it out tomorrow. I'm so sorry. How many times can you apologize for not sending? I'm not looking for an apology. I was just waiting on you to send the package that you already told me that you sent way back a month ago. And so I was like, oh, thank you. I was like, you don't even have to do that. My man literally asked me to pick up my life and move to Texas. You know what I'm saying? And I gave him the rundown. So on the 16th, I was like, good morning. If it's not too much trouble, can I get the tracking number? You know, just to follow up. And so he didn't respond. So I sent it again later that day, like 5, 6 o'clock. And then I was all, okay, whatever. To myself, I'm thinking, I'm probably not going to get this. This is why people don't fucking enter these little giveaways and stuff, because you know that you're not really about to get shit. So on the 21st of August, I was like, listen, Mr. Halbert, I have 10 more days until I move. I was like, you going to send me that package or not? Like, straight up. And then he didn't say nothing all day. All day he didn't say nothing. So I was like, okay, well, thank you for picking me anyway. Then, like, almost 12 o'clock, then he was like, give me your new address, exclamation point.
Now here, when she says she has 10 days left until she moves, I don't understand why he asked for a new address, because 10 days would be more than enough time for her to receive it if he would ship it out.
What happened to you sending that package later on Thursday after Kevin picked you up? And so I was like, well, I'm staying at a friend's house until our apartment's ready and I don't have an address, which I conveyed. And I was like, I'll just get at you when I get there, if it's okay. He didn't say anything to that. Nothing at all. So August finished, on to September. September 6th. Hey boo, my address is such and such. I will be blocking that out to disclose my new address. And I told him what my zip code was. And I was like, do you think that you may be able to send a package soon? I didn't hear anything. Later on during that day, I just was fed up with it. I was like, I'm just going to assume that I'm not getting this package. It's been hella long and I've moved several states. This is why people don't believe in giveaways, that they're real.
This DM is the first time that you can tell she's starting to get frustrated, but she still remains kind and doesn't get hateful.
And then I said on the 28th of September, after not hearing for a weeks, ain't her shit. I was like, hey, Mr. Halbert, I just wanted to know if I did something that made you rescind the giveaway that, because I reached out and you haven't responded. If you give it to somebody else, I understand, but I just wanted to know why I'm not getting this package. Is there a moderator for your Twitter that keeps skipping my messages? If I did something, I would like to know, just for myself, so I can stop questioning. Thank you. And that's legit, like, to me. That's a legit statement. There's no name calling. There's no ignorance behind it. There was nothing. I literally wanted to know if there was something that I did to you to make you not give me this package. So then I just left it alone for a while. Then December, I was like, okay, so what's happening with the giveaway? I'm going to keep on asking.
At this point, it's December. It's months after she'd been named the giveaway winner. She DMs him one more time and still gets no answer.
I never heard nothing. Nothing back from him. This is December. From September all the way till December. Then December, I just asked, what happened? Never heard a fucking word. Not a single thing from this individual.
Even though he couldn't take the time to DM her, she still continued to support him on all his social medias.
I even stayed following this individual. I stayed subscribed to his channel after all of this shit happened. You could reply and be shiesty and shady as shit on Twitter and call everybody out their goddamn name. And you could say all this fucking slanderous ass shit about everybody else. And then have the audacity to comment on other people's giveaways and shit. And then put on fucking Twitter that you about to have another giveaway. Then when he said it on a video on YouTube, I commented under the video. And I was like, wait a minute. How you about to have another giveaway when you never gave me the giveaway that you sent me? No fucking response. So one girl, she got on there and she was like, wait, what's going on? And I was like, well, I'm still waiting on the giveaway, the first giveaway that I won that I never received. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I've been in contact with him this whole entire time and he stopped responding to me months ago. Then I went to do a little bit more research, and this has happened to several individuals who have won giveaways, but nobody hears them. It's not about the shit, okay? It's not about the makeup. It's about the fucking principle. You show somebody that you care and you respect them by doing and owning up to the things that you're supposed to, the things that you said. You need to fucking follow through with the things that you promised.
So, okay, that was her side of the story. That morning, Thomas Halbert takes to Twitter, goes on a tweet and delete spree. and then later goes on to Periscope to tell his side of the story.
So I just wanted to talk about this nut job. I'm kidding. Because I deleted my tweets. Shocker. I deleted my tweets because I feel like I can never get my opinion or like the way I need to explain things across properly. Because I'm just an idiot and I just don't know how to explain myself like the proper way. And people always misconstrue things, and I just wanted to make this video, this live stream for any drama channel or anything that wants to see this, or anyone that is confused by what's happening. So, this girl made a video a couple days ago, or yesterday or whatever, talking about, she was a giveaway winner of mine, and she's talking about how she never got her prize. And there's a few reasons for that. She posted like our DMs and stuff like that. She seemed really angry in the video. She just seems very like angry and like aggressive, and like she's coming from a mean place. And I haven't seen the video because sister's trying to live anxiety free. And yeah, so I was just confused as to why, because this was a year ago, right? This was before this wasn't for my 100K giveaway. This was just like a random giveaway that I was doing just because I like doing giveaways. I like giving back to you guys. You know, you guys have always seen me do giveaways a year ago. I haven't done a giveaway since then because of this girl.
At this point, with the evidence I've seen, I'm failing to see how it's her fault, but let's continue with his story.
I thought, like, let me pick out a winner that can actually do something with the makeup, right? So, Gorgeous. Contacted her, was like, hey girl, I see your, like, I love what you got going on. Reached out to her, was gonna send her the makeup, like, if she like, basically how I do giveaways is that I contact the person, they have 24 hours to send me an address and to respond and stuff like that, where I'm gonna choose a new winner. And she took up to 48 hours to respond, but I gave her that leeway because I was nice and I thought she could really do well with the makeup that I was gonna send her.
It was actually right over 24 hours when she claimed the prize. It was like right at 25 hours actually, but okay.
She responded, it still took her a minute to actually send me a full-on address. So I was like, okay, just send me an address and I'll send it right away. And what you guys don't know was that like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, I was going to LA for 2 months, because at this time I was not living in LA. I was living a few hours outside of LA, and I was gonna go visit there for 2 months because I had Jackie Anna's birthday party, I had 4 other events, I had meetings, I was shopping around for different things for like, just shopping around for different things for my brand.
It was actually the exact same day, actually 2 minutes later, when he asked for her address, that she responded with her address. And I do understand that he was going to LA in 2 weeks and that he was going to be super busy, but 2 weeks to ship that package out, that should have been plenty of time.
And just doing a lot of business. So I was going to be there for a while, and I wasn't going to be able to send the package during those 2 months because I obviously wasn't going to be home. So she eventually gave me the address, and I was like, Gorgeous, gonna send this. So this is where I fucked up. She gave me the address, and when I went to the post office thinking I could remember the order of her address, like the numbers at the beginning of her address, I put them in the wrong order. And basically the package got sent to the wrong address. The person resent the address back to the post office, and I didn't get that. Like, I DM'd her, I was like, did you get your package yet? She said no, and I was like, what? So I contacted the post office. Turns out they sent me an email, everything like that, talking about how...
From the screenshots I have, he actually didn't DM her and ask her if she had received the package. She messaged him and asked for an update.
The package got sent back, and I was like, okay, I don't have time for this. So I contacted her again, and I was like, listen, I'm gonna try to send it again. Can you give me an address? At this time, she was telling me that she was sleeping on a friend's couch or something like that. She was not in her original house. And I was like, okay, can I send it there? And she was like, no.
It wasn't until August 21st that she told him she'd be moving in 10 days. And at that point, he had had her address for over 20 days.
And I was like, can you give me the new address? Takes her 3 weeks to respond. And in those 3 weeks, because I didn't have time for that, I sent it to the person I should have sent it to the first time, because she took 48 hours to fucking reply to begin with.
So you named this woman the giveaway winner, even though it took her 25 hours to respond rather than 24. You sent it to the wrong address according to you, or wrote down the address wrong. Then, even though you had the correct address for 3 weeks, now she's moving in 10 days, and rather than sending it to this person who's done nothing wrong, you decide you're going to send it to someone else. Okay, gotcha.
So, yeah. So that's basically the whole tea. And where I fucked up again is I didn't tell her that, hey, you took too long. I'm sending this to someone else. I'm sorry. That's where I fucked up. I didn't communicate with her. But let's be honest. I was busy that entire time.
He continues to talk about how busy he was and how he doesn't have time for this. And it really bothers me to see someone dismiss a loyal fan, a loyal subscriber, as, I don't have time for this.
So I just completely forgot to even message her, and that's where I fucked up. And where it came into me talking about how she was harassing me, she was harassing me. She would not leave me alone. She was sending me a shit ton of DMs, and I mean, rightfully so, but what made me block her was the fact that she was DMing my boyfriend, she was DMing followers of mine, she was sending my followers messages saying you shouldn't support him.
I did see tweets where she responded to threads and mentioned never receiving her giveaway prize from Thomas, but never once did I see her tell anybody that they shouldn't follow him, that they should unsubscribe. I never saw her say anything negative or hateful in any way. And she didn't get frustrated about not receiving her giveaway prize until months later, after giving him several chances to send it.
She was sending just a bunch of tweets and just being weird, and I didn't have time for that, so I just blocked her. And I shouldn't have just blocked her. I should have DM'd her and been like, listen, I sent it to someone else, and I just, you know. But what's bothering me now is the fact that I'm being painted out to be the bad guy a year later when, and what's also bothering me that is she's making a big deal about it now, and she's making a video about it now because she now has a YouTube channel.
No, she's not just making a big deal about it now. People are just listening now. She commented on your videos. She sent you tweets. She tried to do it a nice way for months and never got a response.
And she's got to get subscribers and views. Like, that's what's bothering me. And using mine, Jackie, or whoever, to like get views and clout, and it's just bothering me just a little bit, because if she really had an issue, she would have filed a complaint with the giveaway people a year ago.
She was a fan of yours, Thomas. She was a loyal subscriber. She didn't want to file a complaint on you. She wanted you to keep your word.
And I could have counteracted with, like, you were just being confusing. Because, like, if she still was to file that, I would win for obvious reasons.
I'm not so sure of that, because even though it took her 25 hours to respond rather than 24, you still named her as the giveaway winner and told her it was fine.
Because in the contract, she's had 24 hours to respond, and she technically responded in 48 hours. So, I mean, if she wants to play that game, we can. But it's bothering me that she's not giving the whole story. And truth be told, she didn't even know the whole story, so I get that. But it just bothers me that people are taking her story and believing it as the whole truth and making me seem like an evil person when I have done so many giveaways and have sent it to everyone.
No one thinks you're an evil person, and I'm sure you have sent giveaway prizes out to all the winners. All of them except for her.
Right, it's my giveaway, so I can choose if I send it or not, to be honest.
No, sir. That's not how this works.
Listen, I totally get her frustration in the fact that I never actually told her the end of it, basically. I kind of left her hanging, so I totally get her frustration there, and I told her, I apologized to her about that via DM, which she hasn't responded to me. And if she doesn't, that's fine. I can get lawyers involved because, you know, the amount of death threats and, like, hate that I've been received over, like, her anger is just a bit, like, much, you know?
If Thomas received death threats, that's not right. That's not okay. But I don't understand how he can blame death threats on her anger. She hasn't come across to me as angry at all. Frustrated, yes, but angry, no. His tweets seem a lot more angry than anything that she said or done.
Aggressive in response to her initial aggressiveness. Thank you, because that fucking video, she was mad. For what? And I DM'd her. I was like, if you want $250 so you can have a little shopping spree for makeup, girl. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I knew I fucked up too. Like, I was in the wrong too. She was just as much in the wrong as I was.
Show me what she did wrong. Tell me how she was in the wrong. Because she moved and she gave you a 10-day heads up that she was moving?
Her timing does seem suspect. That's why I'm so mad. I'm like, why are you making a video now, girl? But she didn't respond to that because she's living for this clout that she's getting. She's living for all these Reddit users that hate me already, giving her all this praise and, like, love and all that stuff. She lives for that. It's honestly attention seeking.
Okay. He goes on and talks about how she just wants the clout and blah, 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 and talks about his new chin and how he loves his profile now. That's pretty much all he had to say about this topic. So you can pause to read any of these screenshots that you want to, but I did a little digging and found some things that are pretty interesting. Here she is in December, months after not receiving her giveaway, still remaining supportive of Thomas. And here she mentions the giveaway that she never received her prize for. So he can't say that she didn't say anything about it until a year later and now she's doing it for clout? No, boo, she tried to say something to you several times. Here she responds to Kevin's tweet and mentions it again. And I'd like to point out that never one time did she get hateful or angry or call anyone names. She remained respectful this entire time. Here again, in January, she mentions it again. This was a recent tweet of hers, and I really thought that she made a good point in this tweet. She didn't do anything wrong. She doesn't feel entitled. She just wanted him to keep his word. And Thomas wants to talk about the hate that he's received from her and about her, but his Twitter activity seems a lot more hateful than anything I've seen coming from her side. Okay, so to summarize and wrap it all up, Thomas ended the giveaway and named her the winner on July 31st. On August 1st, he asked her for her address, and literally 2 minutes later, she responded with said address. On August 9th, he's had her address for 8 days. She DMs and asks about the package, and he says yes, that it's been sent. Thomas says that he has sent it, that he wrote down the wrong number or remembered the wrong number, but regardless, none of this was her fault. He had her address this whole time. On August the 15th, he says that he's going to the post office and he will send her an extra goodie bag along with it. And on the 16th, she says she would like to get tracking when he does do this. On August 21st, at this point he's had her address for 20 days, and she lets him know that she'll be moving in 10 days. On August 22nd, he asks what her new address will be, and she tells him she doesn't have her new address yet. On September the 6th, as soon as she gets her new address, she sends it to him, and she never hears a word back. Never another response from Thomas. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think she seemed pushy? Do you think that Thomas sent it to the wrong address and then just got frustrated and never sent it out again? Do you think it was just a miscommunication and they're both equally responsible? I think what bothers me is I've seen Thomas talk about his story and his background, and to see someone come from a very humble background and then just be so dismissive, like, oh, why are you mad? You know, like, I don't know, that really upsets me. But as always, let me know what you think about this situation down in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.